Students, we are given this question. 2 positive I and 3 negative root 2 are the roots of this polynomial. X to the power 6 negative, 13 x to the power 5 positive, 62 x to the power 4 negative, 126 x to the power 3 positive, 65 x squared positive, 127 x negative 140 equal to 0. You are expected to find the roots, or you are expected to find all of the roots of this particular polynomial equation. So solution, we will obtain the solution as follows. Given that 2 positive I is a root, okay, of the polynomial equation. So this would mean that x negative of 2 positive I is a factor. Okay. Also, we know that if 2 positive I is a root, then 2 negative I will also be a root. So this means x negative of 2 negative I will also be a factor. Okay, so this is the first part. Now the second part, it is also given that three negative root 2 is a root. So this would mean that x negative of 3 negative root 2 is a factor. Also, we know that if 3 negative root 2 is a root, then 3 positive root 2 will also be a root. So this means x negative of 3 positive root 2 will also be a factor. So having obtained this would mean that x negative of 2 positive I is a factor, that multiplied with x negative of 2 negative I is a factor, that multiplied with x negative of 3 negative root 2 is a factor, and x negative of 3 positive root 2 is a factor. So all of these things will be the factors of the polynomial, will be the factors of the given polynomial. So this in turn would mean, if I were to rewrite this as, this means x negative 2, negative positive will give me negative I, times x negative 2, negative negative positive I. This is going to be x negative 3 positive root 2 and x negative 3 negative root 2 will be a factor. I'm just rewriting it, okay. Now simplifying this, we would get, so what happens when you simplify? So this is going to be x negative 2 the whole squared, plus into minus will give you minus I squared, and this is going to be x negative 3 whole squared negative root of 2 whole squared. So this is going to be rewritten as, if I were to expand this, this is going to be x squared negative 4x positive 4. I squared is negative 1, negative negative will give you positive 1. Okay, so that's what you will get here. And this is going to be x squared negative 6x positive 9. Negative root 2 the whole square will give you 2. And that can be rewritten as x squared negative 4x positive 5 times x squared negative 6x positive 9 negative 2. This is going to be positive. So this is what you have got. So I'm going to be rewriting this as we get, I'm going to multiply this x into x. This is going to give me x to the power 4 and x to the power 3 plus 7x squared negative 4 times x cubed positive 24x squared negative 28x positive 5x squared negative 30x and positive 35. So I've got this. So this is further rewritten as x to the power 4 negative 6x cubed added with negative 4x cubed, that is going to give you negative 10x cubed. 7x squared with 24x squared will give you 31x squared. 31x squared plus 5 will give you 36x squared. So 36x squared. So we have got that. Now we have got 28x. So negative 58x positive 35. So we have got this polynomials. Now what we are going to do is we will now divide the given polynomial by this, okay, by x power 4 negative 10x cubed positive 36x squared negative 58x and 35. Let me write the original polynomial down. So we have got x to the power 6 negative 13x to the power 5 positive 62x to the power 4 negative 126x to the power 3 positive 65x squared positive 127x negative 140. This is what is given. So we have to divide this by the factor that we have obtained. So we have got this already, x to the power 4 negative 10x cubed positive 36x squared negative 58x positive 35. This is what we have got. So now we need to divide this. So foremost we need to have x to the power 6. So definitely I placed x to the power 6 there, and that could be achieved by having a quotient with x squared. X to the power 2 times x to the power 4 would give me x to the power 6 and followed by negative. So this is going to be 10x to the power 5 positive 36x to the power 4 negative 58x cubed and positive 35x squared. This is what I've got. So I subtracted negative sign. It's positive here, so I place a negative sign. Negative here, I place positive. Positive, negative, negative, positive, positive, negative. So they are cancelled. So if I were to add it, I would get negative 3 times x to the power 5 there, followed by, this is going to be giving me positive 26. Right, the sign of 62 is positive, so it's going to be 26x to the power 4. Followed by negative 68x to the power 3, followed by positive 30x to the power 2, and I bring this positive 127x down. So I need to have here negative 3x to the power 5. That's possible if I have a negative there, followed by a 3 and a x. Now this is going to be giving me 3x times x to the power 4 would give me negative 3x to the power 5, followed by positive 30x to the power 4, negative 108x to the power 3, okay, followed by positive 174x to the power 2, and this is going to be the final one. 3 5s are 15, 1 3 3s are 9, 10, 105x. Negative into positive will give me a negative sign. So I change the sign here. It's negative, positive, positive, negative, negative, positive, positive, negative, negative, positive. So this is cancelled out. This one would give me negative 4x to the power 4. This is going to give me plus 40x to the power 3. This is going to give me negative 144x squared I've got 127. I need to add it. I need to add to it 105. It's going to be 12, 132, 232, 232x, and the sign is positive, and I bring negative 140 down. I draw a line, and then I have to place negative 4x to the power 4 here. So what happens here? I need to get negative 4x to the power 4. So that's going to be negative there, followed by 4. So 4 times x to the power 4 with a negative sign will give me negative 4x to the power 4. This is going to give me 40x to the power 3. This is going to give me negative 6 4s are 24, 2, 4 3s are 12, 13, 14 x squared. This is going to give me positive 8 4s are 32, 3, 5 4s are 20, 21, 22, 23 x, and negative 5 4s are 22, 4 3s are 12, 13, 14. Okay, so change the sign: negative, positive, positive, negative, negative, positive. I got a positive, negative, negative, positive. So all those things will get cancelled, giving me 0. Okay, so this implies that x squared negative 3x negative 4 is a root. So I need to obtain the values. Okay, so when we equate it to 0, this is going to be negative 4, negative 3. When I multiply, I need to get negative 4. So when I add, I need to get negative 3. So clearly x minus 4 times x positive 1 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 4 or x is equal to negative 1 are the roots. Okay, so the point is that we need to now write down the completed roots. So this is complete. So therefore, the roots of the given polynomial are, so we need to write the root. So we already know 2 positive I is a root. So 2 negative I is a root. 3 negative root 2 is a root. So 3 positive root 2 is a root. And x is equal to 4 is a root. And x is equal to negative 1 is a root. So this is the solution set.